This is part 2 of the story of Pappy Gunn, the man who invented the most deadly aircraft in World War II to save his family. If you haven't watched part 1, go back now. This won't make sense without it. For everyone else, let's continue. February 1943. 12 B-25 Strafers are ready, assigned to the 90th Bomb Squadron, each one armed with 1250 caliber machine guns. They're about to change history. March 1st, 1943. Intelligence reports a Japanese convoy. 8 transport ships, 8 destroyers, 16 ships total, carrying 7,000 troops, heading from Rabaul to Lae to reinforce New Guinea. If they land, the Allies lose. Kenny scrambles everything. B-17s, ATONCs, Australian Beaufighters, and for the first time, guns B-25 Strafers. March 3rd. Battle of the Bismarck Sea begins. The Strafers come in low, 20 feet above the waves, 200 miles per hour. The Japanese see them, think they're fighters, no threat. Then the B-25s open fire, 12 guns per plane. The destroyers' decks are swept clean, soldiers cut in half, anti-aircraft guns silenced. Then the skip bombs drop, bombs released at wave height. They skip across the water like stones, hit the ships at the waterline, below the armor. Massive explosions, transport ships split in half, sink in minutes. The Japanese are in shock. They've never seen anything like this. 3 days non-stop attacks. When it's over, all 8 transports sunk. 4 destroyers sunk. 3,000 Japanese soldiers dead, drowned. The convoy annihilated, and guns strafers, not one lost. Total victory. Kenny is ecstatic. Pappy, you just changed the war. Gunn doesn't celebrate. His family is still in that camp. Still starving, still dying. He's not done. Kenny flies to Washington, meets with General Hop Arnold, Chief of the Army Air Forces. Kenny says, I want North American Aviation to start building these strafers at the factory. Arnold calls in his engineers. From right field, the experts. They look at the blueprints, shake their heads. Impossible. The balance is wrong. The plane is too heavy. It won't fly properly. It's dangerous. Kenny stares at them. Gentlemen, 12 of these planes just won the Battle of the Bismarck Sea. We're already modifying 60 more in Australia. Arnold's jaw drops. He practically runs the engineers out of his office. Send Gunn to the factory. Show them how it's done. Gunn is promoted to major, flies back to the States, walks into North American Aviation in Long Beach. The engineers are skeptical. This hillbilly from Arkansas is going to teach them. Gunn doesn't argue. He shows them, bolt by bolt, wire by wire, how to balance the weight, how to reinforce the structure, how to make it work. The engineers watch, silent, impressed. Within months, factory-built B-25 Strafers are rolling off the assembly line. B-25G, B-25H, B-25J, some with 14 guns, some with 18. 18 forward-firing 50 caliber machine guns, the most heavily armed aircraft in history. All because one man refused to give up on his family. The war continues. Gunn flies mission after mission, attacks Japanese positions, supply lines, airfields, ships. He's shot down. Twice, crashes in the jungle. Walks out. Both times, he's wounded. 9 Purple Hearts. Doesn't matter. Keeps flying. Keeps fighting. Keeps pushing toward Manila. Toward his family. Years pass. 1943. 1944. Still no rescue. His wife and children are still in Santo Tomas. The camp conditions worsen. Starvation becomes famine. People are eating rats, grass, anything. Children dying. Gunn's daughter, Julie, weighs 60 pounds. His wife, Polly, has malaria. Dysentery. She's barely alive, but she tells the children every night, "Your father is coming. He will find us." Hold on. February 3rd, 1945. American forces reach Manila. 1st Cavalry Division. They storm Santo Tomas. Liberate the camp. 2,500 prisoners. Skeletons barely alive. Gunn gets word. He flies to Manila immediately. Lands at the newly captured airfield. Rushes to the camp. He's searching. Faces, thousands of faces. Starving, hollow eyes. Where are they? Where is his family? Then he sees her. Polly, his wife. She doesn't recognize him. He's gained weight. She's lost everything. He walks up to her. Polly, she stares. Doesn't react. Polly, it's me. Paul, she collapses into his arms, sobbing. Then the children. All 4. Alive, barely, but alive. They hug. They cry. They don't let go for an hour. 3 years. 3 years apart, but the reunion is bittersweet. They've all changed. The children don't remember him. His wife is a different person, traumatized, broken. The family that was no longer exists. They have to rebuild from scratch. Gunn retires from the Army. 1948. Full Colonel, 9 Purple Hearts. Distinguished Flying Cross. Silver Star. Legion of Merit. Hero. But the war never leaves him. His family struggles, post-traumatic stress, physical disabilities. The camp destroyed them. Gunn tries to help, rebuilds the airline, flies charter flights, tries to give them a normal life, but normal is gone forever. October 11th, 1957. Gunn is flying a charter. Storm rolls in. Unexpected, violent. His plane goes down. He's killed instantly. Age 57. He's buried at Barranca's National Cemetery, Pensacola. Full military honors. His son, Nathaniel, writes his story decades later, so the world won't forget. The man who changed warfare. The man who armed the Pacific. The man who did the impossible, all for love. If this story moved you, if it made you think, if it made you feel, subscribe to this channel. Because here, we tell the stories that no one else tells. The real stories, painful, impossible. The stories that need to be remembered. And before you go, I want to wish you a Merry Christmas, especially to our American audience. This Christmas, when you hug your family, remember the men and women who gave everything, who invented, who fought, who refused to quit, so you could be safe. Merry Christmas, and thank you for watching. War Aviation Stories, where legends never die. In memory of all who fought impossible wars for the ones they loved, you are not forgotten.